Welcome to another episode of the Inner Guide program. Life, particularly when we are studying, often presents us with a special challenge. Many of us, especially students, have encountered moments during our studies or exams when it feels as though everything we've learned has vanished from our minds. Have you ever experienced this? I'm sure many of you have. Especially in the middle of an exam. When faced with a question, we try desperately to recall the information we've studied. But suddenly, it's as if our minds are completely blank. It feels like everything we've learned has been wiped away. If you've ever had this experience, you're not alone. Our great teacher, Supreme Buddha, shared wisdom about forgetfulness, particularly during times like exams. He taught that there are 5 reasons for forgetfulness. And these reasons are what we refer to as the 5 hindrances to the mind. In Buddhist terminology, these are called pancha nivarana, where the word nivarana refers to something that covers or obstructs the mind. To explain this further, think of your mind as a container. Imagine you place your mind inside a tightly sealed plastic bag and place it under running water. Would the object inside the bag get wet? No, because the bag completely covers it. In the same way, when certain thoughts cloud our minds, they obstruct the flow of new information, causing us to forget what we've studied. Now let's delve into these 5 hindrances. Starting with the first, sensual desire. This refers to craving or lustful thoughts. When our minds are filled with desire, especially for sensory pleasures, we lose focus on the task at hand. If you find yourself thinking about cravings or fantasies while studying, it becomes impossible to concentrate on your work. Your mind is preoccupied with those desires, which means no matter how much effort you put into studying, you will not retain the information. The mind cannot focus on 2 conflicting things at the same time. So, if you're in class or studying but your mind is somewhere else, distracted by sensual desires, nothing will be absorbed by your mind. This is the first hindrance, sensual desire. The second hindrance is anger. When your mind is filled with anger, it's nearly impossible to think clearly or remember anything. Anger clouds your judgment and fills your thoughts with negativity. When studying with an angry mind, no matter how hard you try, nothing seems to stick. The mind is too heated and agitated, and as a result, it's unable to retain knowledge. So, anger acts as another barrier to learning. The third hindrance is sleepiness. Many students are familiar with the feeling of drowsiness or laziness during study sessions. When sleepiness takes over, it's hard to focus, and our minds become foggy. This lethargy prevents us from retaining information. The mind becomes preoccupied with rest and relaxation, which blocks the learning process. When sleepiness covers your mind, studying becomes ineffective, and you won't remember what you have studied. The fourth hindrance is restlessness and remorse. These emotions cause the mind to become unsettled and distracted. Restlessness comes from having too many thoughts racing through your mind. And remorse arises when we regret something from the past. When either of these emotions takes over, it's difficult to concentrate on the present moment, and even more difficult to focus on studying. The mind is so distracted by these emotions that it's nearly impossible to absorb new information. Finally, the fifth hindrance is doubt. Self-doubt can be a major obstacle to effective studying. If you doubt your abilities, wondering whether you can succeed or not, your mind is filled with uncertainty. When we doubt ourselves, we become mentally blocked. This self-doubt prevents us from focusing on our studies, and it makes it difficult to retain any information. It's important not to overestimate or underestimate ourselves. Instead, we must approach our studies with confidence and balance, free from unnecessary doubts. So, how can we overcome these hindrances? Supreme Buddha taught that the best remedy for these mental obstacles is meditation. Meditation helps to calm the mind, making it serene and focused. In today's world, many people, especially younger generations, may not prioritize meditation, but it is a crucial practice for anyone, students or not. Meditation trains the mind to stay calm and clear, helping to overcome these 5 hindrances. If you're a student, it's essential to practice meditation to cultivate mental clarity. To start, you can meditate for just 5 minutes a day. It's best to meditate early in the morning, right after you wake up. Take a few moments to refresh your mind and then sit down for your meditation practice. One method is breathing meditation, where you simply focus on your breath. By paying attention to your breathing pattern, you can calm your mind and ease any tension or anxiety you may have. Another method is loving kindness meditation, where you send out feelings of love and kindness to yourself and to others. Both of these are widely practiced and very effective at soothing the mind. As you continue to meditate regularly, you will begin to notice a shift in your mental state. The more you practice, the more peaceful and serene your mind will become. When your mind is calm, it becomes much easier to focus on your studies and retain information. Meditation helps to remove the obstacles created by sensual desire, anger, sleepiness, restlessness, and doubt. By cultivating a peaceful and concentrated mind, you will find that you can remember what you study much more easily. In summary, there are 5 primary hindrances to our learning: sensual desire, anger, sleepiness, restlessness, and doubt. These mental obstacles block our ability to absorb and retain information. However, meditation is the key to overcoming these hindrances. By practicing meditation daily, even for just 5 minutes a day, we can calm the mind, increase our concentration, and ultimately improve our ability to study and remember what we have learned. So, make meditation a part of your daily routine. It will not only help you overcome the 5 hindrances but will also create a peaceful and focused mind, allowing you to achieve your full potential. When your mind is calm, your life will be peaceful, and your studies will become more effective. May you all find peace and clarity through meditation. Take care, and see you in the next video.